All right, so now we're looking at example 3. And this system is structured a little bit differently from the other ones we've looked at. Namely, this second equation here is not solved for y. So our first step is to isolate the y on the left side. And to do that, I'm going to add x to each side. This produces our new equation that we can graph, which is 10 plus x. So now that we have both of our equations solved for y, we're going to type them into y1 and y2 respectively. Now that we have our equations typed in, we can actually go ahead and hit the graph key and see if our window is fit to our functions. Now, we can see part of our curve and line on screen. However, we can't see our intersection points, which is what would be nice to have. So we have a few options here. One thing you can try is you can use the zoom menu, and you can try zooming out some, or you can try the zoom fit option at the bottom. Sometimes this works well and sometimes it doesn't. I'm going to go ahead and try it and see what it does, and then if I need to, I'm going to adjust my window manually from there. And there I got my parabola. And I actually have my two intersection points. Now, they're a little hard to see because they're scrunched down to the screen right here. But that'll actually work for what we're doing. And if you wanted to push your window down further a little bit or whatnot, you could come to this window menu and change these accordingly. Because I can go and get my points, I'm not going to worry about it. I'm just going to go ahead and hit second, trace, and I'm going to pick the intersect option. Now, it might be a little hard to see here, but our cursor is actually right here flashing. And that's actually very close to this intersection point. If I wanted to move it over a little bit, I could. And then I just have to hit enter 3 times to produce my answer. So this tells us our first intersection point is at 1.55, comma, let me see here, it's kind of hard to see, 11.55. Now I'm going to repeat this process with the second intersection point, which is located somewhere about right in there. So again, hit second, trace, 5. And make sure just to move far enough over that you're not too close to the one we just found. I can see my cursor's right here now. That should suffice. Hit enter 3 times, and that'll give you your second answer. So our second intersection point is at 6.45, comma, 16.45. And those are the two solutions to my system of equations.